Hola Lolas. For anyone out there that doesn't know me, my name is Emily and I am a seasoned hairdresser and beauty professional. I also do makeup. And today I want you to hang out with me while I create this makeup, no makeup look for my everyday going to work really quick. And let's knock it out, especially for those who don't like to wear makeup. And I know why. It's because you don't know how. So if you follow me, tell your girlfriends to follow me, especially if you're like between the ages of like 35, 45, 55, 65 and up. Come hang out with me and I'm going to show you how to do your makeup or your hair and create a really, really beautiful, simple look for your everyday activities. Hola, Lolas. Good morning. Get ready with me. I'm headed to work and today we have a full book. So we have a couple of color clients and I want to share my routine with you. Don't mind my hair. We are going to color it today because, girl, my roots are screaming. And please excuse my voice. I just got over a really bad sinus infection. Oh, I'm so glad it's gone. Okay, so the first thing I do every morning is I take a shower, I wash my face, and then I just use a toner. I love this toner because it comes in a spray bottle. And instead of me having to get a cotton ball, blah, 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 that's why most people skip toner because they just don't want to do that step. But that's what I love about this one. This is by Skintelligence. I'll share the link with you. Same company. I use their daily moisturizing enhancer. Why? Because it's all natural, it's botanical. I'm not going to say that it's organic because everybody knows that in order for it to be organic, it would never be able to be in this bottle. So it would have to be used within the next 3 days. What I really, really like about it is that it's pH balancing. So it balances my skin, keeps it nice and healthy. And so I just add a little bit. I try to wake up the product and I wake it up on my face. Just like that. And just let your skin absorb it. That's why toner is important, because toner balances your skin from washing it. So it brings the pH back to the normal level, and then your skin can actually receive your serums and your moisturizers. So that took literally 1 minute to do toner and moisturizer. This is my primer. I just use a teeny tiny bit. I'll show you. It's like literally that much. And I just rub it on my fingertips. And again, I just pat it in all over. It leaves my skin super soft. It fills in any little cracks and crevices so that my makeup doesn't land in them and sit in them all day. So, and it creates a barrier between the environment and my skin and my makeup. Simple part. Then I just take Modus Cosmetics has all color concealers and I literally use them to contour. So I just take the really light one, put it around my eyes to wake myself up. I like to put it around my lip. And then I take a darker one, and this one is called Graham, like graham cracker. And then I kind of conceal with this one. Just like that. Some people put their concealer on top of the foundation. I like to put it underneath because my goal is to make my skin look like skin and not like skin with makeup on it. That's set for about like a couple seconds, and then I start to pat, and I like to kind of go over the eyelid too so it neutralizes my lid, just like that. And I use a really, really soft yet dense flathead brush. And I like it to be a boar's head brush. Just like that. Around the lip. and I just pat it in, or some people say beat it in, just like that. So now I have the coverage that I need, and now I can move forward. What I'm about to share with you, there's no name on it because I didn't put my label on it, but I actually make customized foundation for my clients. And this one is one of my favorites because I made it like a cream, and I'm going to show you how it works. Take a foundation brush, and it's very dense, but what's awesome about it is it's made with all natural minerals. There's no oil in it, there's no paraffins in it, there's like absolutely nothing that's bad for your skin. This is actually really good for your skin. So you're actually nourishing your skin when you wear it every day, as opposed to putting artificial preservatives and things that they put in makeup these days. Remember, your skin is an organ, so everything you put on it is absorbed through your bloodstream. So a lot of people don't realize that by wearing makeup every day, some people wear makeup twice a day. They wash their face at night, and then they go out and they do their makeup again. So those are all toxins that you're putting into your body. So it's really, really important for you to be conscious of that. Notice I put one layer on. It already has given me a full coverage. If you want it to be more full coverage, you can wait 45 seconds for this to dry, and then you can reapply. And we're going for a simple, quick, like gotta get out of the house, run into the gym, run in to go do some groceries for the day. Today I'm going to the salon, so I just want my skin to look nice and flawless, but not made up. While that dries, I'm gonna just fill in my eyebrows. Hold on, I have the wrong brush. They don't do anything fancy. I love this Motives palette. I'm not gonna show you the inside because it's a mess, because it's old. But, and I pretty much used it all. I just ordered a new one. So when the new one comes in, I'll show you how pretty it is. But I just take kind of like this dark one, and first I have to brush my eyebrows. Hold on. I use a spoolie. I actually like to use a brush, and I brush them upward like that. The hairs on my eyebrows are super sparse, so I have to fill them in every day. This palette, I'm going to show you anyway, has a wax. I like to take my brush and kind of just tap it in that wax. There's hardly none left in here, so I'm like scraping the bottom of it. And then I take this wax and I just kind of brush my eyebrows in the opposite direction, just so that they stay up nicely like that throughout the day. It's not glue, it's just wax. Again, we're going for a natural look, just like that. Then I use the darkest brown, and I usually start at the bottom here and go upward, and then I like to fill in all of this. No particular way, and I like to leave this light because I use the center one, which you see I don't use a lot of. Let me do this side first. And I fill in that front piece so it doesn't look so harsh. And I'm literally just filling them in. I'm not doing anything fancy. And I like to put at the bottom here to give that color. Just like that. And then I take the lighter one and I fill in the front so it looks softer. You could take your spoolie now and just kind of blend that in, just like that. Take your spoolie, or you could take your brush and just gently, sometimes I use the comb part of this brush and just gently brush it up, just so that there's no harsh lines in the front and it looks nice and soft and natural. So now that our foundation is dry, I again take this flathead boar's head brush and I literally just softly tap it just to kind of buff it out so it doesn't look splotchy, but it just gives it like a soft, subtle look. So you see this right here? Sometimes I have to go back in with my foundation brush and just tap that sucker one more time, let it dry, and then I'll blend it out. This is a really bad sunspot that I've recently obtained from, you know, just becoming vintage, if you will. I'll put it in the universe. I'm young at heart. While that's drying, I'm going to move forward and I'm going to do my eyeliner. I love this eyeliner from Motives. Again, I'll share the link for you. I love it because it has a really, really, really sharp tip. I'm going to show you how I do my eyeliner. It's just going to be a really soft, subtle wing. The reason I like to do a wing is because I want my eyes to appear to go higher. So bear with me because, you know, eyeliner knows when you're scared. And I'm doing this on video. So I'm just going to go right to the edge, come upward toward the end of my eyebrow. And then I'm going to go to the very end of that. And then I'm going to put my eyeliner on its side. And because I'm going to drag it across to the middle. Right there. And then I'm just going to fill that in. See, it gave me a nice little subtle cat eye. And now I'm just gently and softly just filling in the rest. Don't mind this. I'm still waiting for it to dry. Okay, so now this should be dry. So now I'm just gonna pat just like that and kind of blend it in. So it just gives me a little bit more coverage. Okay, so let's just move on. So now I love this product. You guys have to check it out because it comes in a lighter version and then a darker version. So if you're light complexion, you would use the volume 1, and if you're medium complexion like me or darker, you would use volume 2. So this is called I Am Essential. I love the name. So it comes like this, like with 3 little booklets, and in these booklets there is an eyeshadow palette, but all neutrals. Love that. So the idea is to have on makeup but look like you don't have on makeup, right? So that makeup, no makeup look. And then this is for highlighting and contouring, and you got some highlighters here. And then this is blush. You can use, there's 2 powders here for blush, and these are for lips. So you could literally just travel with this little thing. It's adorable. And your eyebrow palette, your primer, your foundation, your concealer, your liner, and your mascara, and a lippy. And that's it. Like, that is kind of all that I use on an everyday basis. Really quickly, to finish up my eye look, I like to wake up my eye and just add a little bit of this really soft brown, kind of like a peachy brown right at the bottom. And it just kind of wakes my eyes up a little bit. And I just kind of smudge it down there like that. And it wakes it up. You can use a burgundy. You can use a black if you wanted it to be more smoky. But I find that just by applying a little bit of eyeshadow at the bottom of your lid, or rather lash line, the bottom of your lash line. Kind of just wakes your eyes up, see? And with my ring finger, you can use this gold. I'm going to use this really soft champagne just to give my lids a little color. And you can do this before the shadow or after. It doesn't really matter. See? Boom. Done. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm loving, and I watch a lot of videos on makeup artists on here that are fabulous. However, I'm an older woman, and I realized that a lot of women don't wear makeup because they just don't even want to try that. They just want to look natural. They just want to enhance what they have. They don't want to just go, you know, full-blown drag. That's what I call it. I mean, that's what we used to call it back in the day. Later, I'll throw on some mascara. That's all I do. I'm not putting on lashes or nothing like that. I'm going to work. Again, we're looking for that makeup, no makeup look. So you just throw on some mascara. I'm not going to bore you with that. You know how to put on mascara. With this blush palette, it's a blush and a lip palette. You can use them, you know, versatile either way. You can use the powder and just place it, or you can use the cream. So today I'm kind of like olive green, you know, kind of neutral colors. So I'm going to use this really neutral brown, and I'm going to use the cream one, and I'm just going to pat some right on top of this bone right here, just to give my cheeks a little color. Sometimes I'll go up into the hairline like that. Just on my cheeks, just to give me a little color. Again, we're going for that natural, soft look today. Just like that. And you also want to put a little bit on your nose because you want it to look natural, and usually your nose is always a little redder than, you know, more color than the rest of your face, just naturally from the sun. See, and that just looks super natural. So then I'm just gonna go right to the lip. I'm gonna use this pencil. It's by Motives. It's my favorite. It's Pecan. And I'm gonna line our lips. So I have full lips, so I'm not trying to overline my lips. However, as we get older, oh, I use that O word. As we become more vintage and more mature, our lips kind of like deflate. So I'm not trying to do the whole filler thing yet. I'm not ready. So what I've learned from different makeup artists is you go on the inside, on the sides, and then you can overdraw on the bottom. So go past and underneath. And that gives you an appearance of a fuller lip. Same on the top. On the sides, kind of stay within the line. I like to put the pencil on its side so it kind of drags. Just like that. And then when you get to the top, you can go right on top of the ridge. And that makes them look fuller. So you see how it's kind of dragging on the bottom? That's what I want. I want it to fill in a little bit, because this helps keep your lipstick on all day. I like to keep this clean and this clean just so that it gives me that pout. So once I'm done that, then I'm going to take that same color that I used on my cheeks, right from this palette. Super natural. Just like that. I love it. seen this video once of this woman that said if you're into that trend where you line your lips in a dark brown and then you know put your lip gloss or whatever, a lighter color in the middle, that it was kind of like ghetto, or I hate that word ghetto, kind of like, you know, not classy. What are you talking about? We've been doing that for years. Stop it. Stop it. Anywho, moving on. I am going to do something with this hair because I cannot go outside like this. You see my grays, or I don't like to call them grays. They're sparkles. See my sparkles? Yeah, well, whatever. That's called wisdom. Those are my glittery sparkles of wisdom. But so I think I'm just gonna throw it into a braid, and then I'll color my hair later. So I'll let you stick around for me to braid this. Maybe I could teach you that too, right? I like to do like a super deep part so that my roots are not so exposed, and then I'll braid this back over to here, and I'll braid this here, and then I'll put a ponytail here. There we go. You can do it really quick. So while I'm braiding, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. So I've been a hairdresser literally since I was 16 years old. Someone's trying to call me. And I love what I do. But you know, I feel like I'm at the end of my career and I need to be a little more creative and kind of share my experiences and things that I've learned to make life easier for beauty professionals. So I thought about that and I said, you know, what I think I'm gonna do, because I love to make content and create content on Canvas, like one of my favorite things to do, and I do it for a lot of people and a lot of other salons and people creating events and stuff like that. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna get into the digital product market because I think that I'll be able to, you know, create like cheat sheets for especially for color and haircuts and makeup and skincare and stuff like that. So that's my new kind of focus right now. How's my braid? Coming along? Good. That's kind of like my new focus, and I'm gonna I want you guys to follow along through my journey. Help me out, because I'm new to this. I'm not new to sharing content online. I've been doing that for years on Facebook. But I'm new to the whole digital product market. So I'm really excited about it. So follow along, and I'm excited to share my little cheat sheet with you guys. And I think the reason why I'm struggling with my content is because every you know, successful content creator says the first rule is to be successful is to create a niche, like, you know, create content that people will know you for. Well, people know me for beauty content. I've been doing that for a long time. However, I have so many other content. Like, what am I supposed to do with the rest of my content? Like, for instance, for people that don't know me, I'm currently a nomad. Nomad meaning I don't live nowhere. I sold my house in 2000, the end of 2000, right after the crazy ass pandemic we had. Um, and we've always been RVers. Like we have a class, Allegro, and so we were like, you know what? We're gonna move into our RV because we do that every winter for the past 5 years anyway. And then we're going to buy land and we're gonna build. So we're in the process of building a house. It's a 2,000 square foot house, but it's super unique, and I'd love to share that. I thought it would be kind of cool, and that's not in the beauty industry. Another thing, another niche is RVing. RVing is a whole nother niche. Like, how am I supposed to like break this down into just one thing, or do I create different channels for different niches? I don't know. But I'm just gonna wing it, and I hope you guys follow along. And thanks for getting ready with me today. This is kind of the look that I'm going for. I have on, let me show you what I have on. Just a shirt and some leggings. And I lost 8 pounds, so I'm really excited. It's working. I'll share that with you too. But anyway, have a great day, and thanks for hanging out with me. Besitos. Last but not least, I like to use my 10 years younger because it literally makes me feel like I'm 10 years younger. Okay, it's just a setting spray. But what I like about it is, you notice I didn't use any powder. I just used creams. And what I like about it is that if you were using a powder, it'll make your skin look less powdery, one. But what I really like about it is its pH balancing. So, for us having those little private summers, this will cool you off really, really quick. And it keeps my makeup on all day long. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. If you like what you saw and you want to learn more, please click on like and subscribe. See you soon. Besitos.